Hello everyone, Overclocked here, and welcome back to Railroads Online. Now I know I'm going to be getting into a locomotive today because there's only one thing I gotta solve, and I did do some of it off camera just to get it started. Um, I didn't mention that I wanted to do a roundabout, so what I did was I made a circle. Just kind of pre-planned that out. And the rail that was coming from the freight depot, that I brought from like over there to up here, just to try to line it up. That is definitely not straight, but yeah, I don't really care. I want to drive a train. So, first, I'm going to start with the one with the clearing on this side. No trees in the way, so I can at least see what I'm doing and kind of mimic it. These are probably going to have to be brought back a bit. That was brought back quite a lot, but hey, that's fine. Alright, so I don't actually believe that this will require a whole lot. First, I want to put a rail around this whole thing. Starting from the center, just going in circles. This is a 25-degree curve all the way around, which I am definitely going to be making that my new max. 20 just did too limiting in too many areas. Not that 25 isn't having an issue, but that extra 5 just makes a world of difference in a lot of ways. I do also believe that 25 is still more or less, safe. I am definitely running out of money when it comes to trees, so definitely gotta wait that last minute and probably try not to care too much if branches get in the way till later. I would like to be able to at least buy another, what do you call it, flatbed. Right now, I can only afford one extra. Hopefully, I won't be that broke. Doing my best here. Hoping this turns out fairly well. This is all the same height. No change in elevation. And it's pretty perfect circle. I mean, I just made one little stretch. Told it to curve at 25 degrees. Went all the way around and it ended up right back where it started. Actually answered some questions I was always wondering on how accurate it was. I mean, I didn't doubt it too much, but I did kind of wonder because of how strange it can act sometimes. Hmm. Probably gonna have to redo this last bit. Yeah, that's fine. I wouldn't say that turned out better, but that's fine. Okay, now, how much money do I got? 530. I am definitely keeping the circle. So, goodbye any tree that is on the circle. Don't need to cut anything in the middle, luckily. So after this, it should be most of my tree cutting budget spent. Or, I mean, the amount I'm going to be spending on trees is pretty much spent, except for maybe some one-offs here and there. At least until I get more and want to do more clearing. Yeah, might as well. Alright, how much do I have left? 450. I'm pretty sure I can be able to get at least one extra cart. That will be 60, 120 per load. So I can go and start buying more carts at that point. I'll start making that money back pretty quickly once I finally get this settled. So once again, I'm going to go over to this side. There's just a lot less trees. Now, I'm going to want to take some part of this road or track and add one of these. Let me go ahead and also going to want one going that way too, so these are going to have to kind of line up. So wait, what am I doing? Should be more like this for this side. Okay. And over here, probably just immediately make another. But can I just do that? I mean, this doesn't have to stay a perfect circle. Alright, that might have to be that. I'll change this angle. You don't want to go, not that one. And sign out. Further back. And here I thought I was being really good with making this circle. I forgot how long these splitters are. You know what, that's fine right there. Okay, Let's go ahead and demolish more of this. Ooh. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, first let's just connect this. I don't want there first. Then come out here. Let's say just gonna start that. Alright, now like X. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I still don't know why the menu disappears, then comes back, then disappears, then comes back. Really annoying. Am I willing to do that? Yeah, I'm willing to do that. Oops. Man, there's a lot of weird textures for such big chunks. Actually, can I just do this? 1, 2, 3. It's the most incline I'll give it. And have that connect up. I just practically, no, that's too much of a curve. Kind of the whole point. If I go here, here, here. And then match up there. And right on the edge here, I can get rid of that. There was one. Well, if I don't see it, it's not my problem. Aye. Go ahead and get rid of this rail. Get that one. Kind of put that one on. Finally got at least one rail onto the roundabout. Let's see, maybe. No, I don't think that's too much of a curve. I didn't. I gotta probably redo that last bit. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to be safe. Go ahead and start from here. Right, What? Okay, why is it disappearing? Let me try. Oh, let me do that. Like, there. I'd say that's a good smooth turn. Now to demolish this part. A circle. And I was so sure of myself that that would work. Cut all those trees down. I wish there was a way to like just auto smooth this. Like, I mean, guess I can do it manually. Just never feels like it turns out right. And you definitely want to go on the outer edge of the grade here. Oh, that is not good at all. What? Oh, because of that, I have to start all over. Get a little bit out. Straight out. Start curving very slightly. Okay, there's something like ghost object there. And that's not good. Let's go ahead and see if we can round that out just a little bit more. Okay, I completed that one and then it disappeared. I don't mind too much because it was awful. But I'm still wondering why it did that. Alright. So now this part, I'm going to go over there. Just wanted to patch that up. So I'll start from here, go down to here, and I'm just going to kind of eyeball this one. Rotating, a little bit of rotating, a little bit of rotating. Change the grade height on that one. Okay. Didn't know about that. let's go, what was it? Down. 1, 2, up. Okay, that works. So we do want this to rotate just, or turn or curve just a bit. Pad. Like that. I can live with that. Alright. Oh, do have to send this over. Out there. I'm not hearing it. I wonder if placing this one doesn't have any much, or very much sound. Okay, let's get this one. Yeah. So these tracks don't have any sound when you place them. That's strange. Or interesting, more of. Okay, that could be a bit straighter. Oh, can I snap this down the line more? There? Yeah. Placing tracks, tracks. I gotta get rid of ones on the right, I think, or left. Eh. Oops. Never feels perfect. No, why? I completed it. Why did it disappear? It's also ghost tracks. Maybe I need to restart my game. By ghost tracks, I mean like I was linking the things that weren't there to be linked. There. A way to make this a little bit less. Um. What's the word? Curved. Hmm. That's a really, really tight turn. Dang it. I'm just gonna start that whole thing over. pretty sure that's where it splits. Okay. Let me go ahead and put these back down. Subtle movements. Line it up later. No sharp spots. Yeah, I think that worked out way better. Still somewhat of a sharp turn, but I can live with that. Alright, that is 2 rails connected that actually connect to points. So, let's see about figuring out where this guy's going to end up. Match the height. Actually, you start. This is up in my menu. Okay. We'll start going the other way. We just get its height down here. Alright, so I guess it's just a 1 degree down. I don't know exactly what the degrees are. I think it's feet every 100 feet. Want to start breaking this off. Made a mistake here. Any more incline? Yes. go out about that far. Then let's stop the incline. Yeah, that's close enough. This here is going to start curving a bit more. Ooh. You know what? I'll leave that as a reference point. Go ahead and get this curved. Then I'll figure out the height. Oh, wow. Okay, that actually is just a really steep hill. Hmm. This is definitely not going my way. Let's take this. Carry it straight. I felt like a lot of my stuff has been doing well until I got to here. Why did I take that straight? There's no way I can turn that. Why? I know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to like it. But I do need to get this done. So, here is to much sharper corners. Curves. But that looks horrible. Oh, it does. Oh, that looks just awful. Let's see if I can smooth it out at all. Okay, that's better. I can change the grade later. Okay, that's much better. Much better. Let's go ahead and change this grade and match the track. I have no idea how sharp this curve is, and I'm not going to check. I don't want to check. Alright. Hmm. So much for good angles. Or good curves. That's definitely probably going to be there forever. Get rid of some trees. Now, need to get this one going away. If I find, there we go. A little bit right. And start curving left. Very subtly left. Okay. Good. Now, figure out how high I need to raise that. Go ahead and just get rid of this down to there. This. Let it just start going down. And basically follow the same path I just did. And here I'm going to go down another. Alright. It's kind of a dip there. Between those 2 points. Down about 0.75. Alright. Probably not going to change that. Alright. So after I connect this one, that'll be 3 out of the 6 rails I need to connect to the roundabout. And I think I will do a time lapse for the remainder, just to make sure I can get in at least one train run on this episode. Okay, it is now 5 a.m. and I'm going to go back with the original switching plan, a bit more simple version, which I wish I thought of first. A roundabout, although a good idea, it works, but with this mountain here, I just don't have enough room to pull it off with good curvature. So I'm going to start a time lapse now so you can all see what I've done. I'm basically going to erase the last 3 hours worth of work or attempts. So here we go. Okay, and with that, I am finally done. Oh, that's not straight. This has probably been one of the most time-consuming and unsatisfactory jobs I have done. It took me forever to find out something that would just work. Nowhere near pretty. Definitely just awful. But it works. So, considering that it works, I'll go ahead and flip the switch over here. Yeah, just look at this mess. No, that's right. Okay, it's all switched up so I would go from the freight depot all the way to the logging camp. So I'll go ahead and meet you at the freight depot. Okay, welcome back to the freight depot. Without wasting any time, I'm going to run and get that train because I want to get in it. I'm going to have to put little supports on all these. Next episode, I am going to have this whole part done. And maybe any tweaking to that three-way intersection that I can do. Because I am not that happy with it. And throw some fire into this. Should put it at full fuel. And we're just going to have to wait until... Oops. the water goes up, and our water temperature goes up, so we can start making steam and getting some boiler pressure. Luckily for you, that'll be near instantaneous. Okay, now that we got some boiler pressure, almost finished being at its max, let's go ahead and turn off our brakes. So there's like transmission, forward and reverse. We want that on, I guess, forward for now, and just a little bit of throttle, just to get us moving. I am not going to connect the first track yet, or flatbed. I'm just going to push this out of the way and then stop. That way, which I should still, I have 312. I have just enough money to buy one more black car. Now with that, put this in reverse. And just a little bit of throttle. Actually, I'm going to do it like this. To me, I always felt this was easier. Come on. No brake. There we go. And I derailed it. Nope, nope, nope. Go forward, go forward. Okay, I'm very sleep deprived. What's going on? Brakes. Brakes is the word I'm thinking of. Okay, let's go back again. Let's see if I can pull this back onto the track. Okay, brakes. And brake. Brake. I'm not sure that's close enough for me to put that back on the train. Yeah, I'm gonna have to re-rail that. Oh, just have to re-rail it anyway. I'll just leave it there for now. Let me go ahead and get my camera set how I like it. So I'm going to push this over this little lip I made. That is just so I can get behind it. And I just realized it's set wrong. But I can live with that. So once that's on there, hit the brake. Go in reverse. Split this. So I go around it. I'm going to want this to be looking that way, so I don't derail it coming back. I am not sure the train can get through there. Actually, I think the train might be better to get through there. This is literally just for the first rail. I could just re-rail it to make it easier. I don't know. I don't like re-railing. I feel like if it can be done... And I derailed that one. Oh, that whole thing was pointless. I figured it would be. I didn't have enough room to make it how I wanted, and I didn't really care. Because I would have only used it once, so... Let's just get rid of it. Alright. Derail this. You need to be facing the other way. I said you need to be facing the other way. There we go. Now, yeah, that's correct. Let me go ahead and just grab this. And we'll finally be on our way. Horrible start to the train. But I'm just glad I finally got some track and that I'm actually getting in one. Trying to do this side-by-side railing makes a huge difference on trying to figure out how to get things done. I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal at first, but Man, when you need to start dividing paths, did I not select the vehicle? Oh, I didn't select it. When you need to start dividing paths, that was a pain. You need a good amount of open area. So a lot more pre-planning in the future. Let me just double check. Can I place this here? Okay, I have it. I should be able to just drop this either right behind or right in front of the other one. Unless they added a limit to how far you can carry. I think that's what happened. Ooh. I don't mind that if I can still put it... Oh, okay, I can put it here. Except you are not forward. There. Right. Go ahead and put one of those on ya. That needs to be redone. This one part I'm going to barely be using. Trying to make perfect. I could easily do that off camera. But it just bothers me so much. Alright. No brakes. Reverse. Just a little bit of gas. And we are finally good to go. Let's go ahead and... Wow, that gets loud. That's a sharp turn. And that is disconnected. Nope, that's not the brake. Reverse. Brake back. I must have screwed up somewhere. Did I not latch it? What if the train is stuck? Okay, let's see if I can do this nice and smooth. Which means add a lot of brake and a lot of this. You want to be moving with the brake on. Using up a lot of strength if you can. That way, once you finally get there and you turn off this, your train will just stop on its own. Instead of just keep rolling and rolling. Oh, yeah, I never linked that. Okay. But also turn these off while I'm at it. Like I forgot about that. Alright. Now are we finally off? Finally leaving? Yeah, I gotta fix this later. I'll do that off camera. Let's go ahead and turn down the regulator, mostly because of the sound. I do not like the loud sound. Hey, at least there's noise I'm not editing in now. Okay, let's go ahead and stop here for a second. Because we should not need to use that for a while. Alright. Now, we're just gonna cruise all the way to the logging camp. Oh, how could I have been so stupid to forget that? Okay, I should be able to handle this for a bit. Okay. Go really light on the regulator. Just kind of keep going until I get my boiler pressure back. I need to find more songs. Should have like a train cruising song. Now, I really like this part. Very straight. I actually think I like most, if not all of my uh, track lane here, except for that three-way split. I am completely out of money. I'm probably, well, actually, no. I'll clean up some of the trees I knew I couldn't cut because of budget. I think the first thing I'm going to do is order as many of these flatbeds as I can. Sorry, I'm not talking much anymore. I do really want to go to bed. So after the first load of this, I do think that's what I'll end up doing. Okay, now for this ugly monstrosity. Technically, when you're going to a single rail, I think you're supposed to alert anyone else in case of oncoming. I mean, I'm the only one here, but the point is to have fun. And if you want to simulate what you're supposed to do, you should just do it. Or just whistle it whenever you want. Yeah, I want to clean up these trees. Second, I thought I had my track layout wrong. Or the track switches. Did I really screw up that badly? Okay, that needs to be fixed. Like, on the way back, that needs to be fixed. That should probably be straightened out. I can do that later. I'm probably going to be making a lot of trips just trying to get some money between now and the next episode. I'll straighten most, if not all, of the problem areas out then. Okay. I'm gonna hit the brakes on this. Right about now. Now roll a bit more. Now. Let's go ahead and reverse just a tad bit. Get rid of some of that slack on me. Let's see if both of these will load. That one loaded. And, you loaded. Sweet. I usually have, or would have, like when using more beds, you'd be like skipping one every time. Yeah, definitely for big trips, I'd probably do some kind of time lapse. But I'm going to make you suffer through the time of loading this up with me. Although it's not that big of a deal. But man, when you get like a, I mean, I can only imagine like 30 or something flatbeds. Oh, the real pain would be also trying to figure out how far you need to go. You're gonna have to start placing markers or something. Oh. Alright. We have our logs. Let's go ahead and deliver these to the sawmill. Fuck, let's do this one first person. So brake off. Reverser forward. Brake still off. And regulator 50 to get going. Can I jump up here? Probably shouldn't. Let's put this back to, how about 20, 18. Grab some firewood, throw that in there, just in case. Big roundabout here. And you can lean. I think it's this button. Yeah. You probably have that open before you lean. There we go. Yeah, this is how it's done. Can't see that way. Let's go out the other window. Lean right. slow up on this here because we're going downhill. So let's just turn it off and just roll. Switching back to this view just makes things easier. I wonder what it would be like being in the other trains. Oh, there's one of the trains where, like, where the, oh. I tried. Let me go ahead and flip this. Just a little bit reverse. Not sure I should have been given that there. Just want to fix that slack there. Oh well. I guess when that goes down, that's kind of like the spacing of it. I'll probably want to fix that later, then now I know that that's what causes the spacing. Depends on how you hook it up. I thought it eventually would always go back. Okay, what's coming up here? And we're good. I had to make this bridge way shorter to fit that in. Brakes. Let's go ahead and open this up. I have $12 to my name. This should be an extra 120, which would be 132. You simply do that, the log will roll into the river. You'll see the river start to fill up with the logs. Oh no, 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 you roll, roll. That sucks. I wonder if there's something I can do to prevent that. Make sure it has like a little bit of a... Ooh, I think I know. But I'll deal with that at another time. For now, I'm going to leave this here, and I am going to go to bed. So, thank you everyone for watching. I know this has probably been one of the more annoying episodes, at least for me, because it's felt like it's been going on forever. I don't know how the edited version will look like. Hopefully it doesn't look like as bad and as struggling as I went through over that one stupid little Doesn't matter. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.